Hello, hi everyone. In this video, we are going to cover mostly three important toxic plant poisonings. Three main important poisons are uh, Abrus precatorius, Capsicum annuum, and Calotropis zygentria. And this abrus is also known as rosary bead, and it contains a deadly toxin that is abrin. It is known as toxalbumin, and this action resembles to a poison of a snake. And next one is capsicum, is also known as a red pepper, which we usually see in our surroundings, or we will use to eat. uh, and it is an irritant poison, and it contain a capsaicin alkaloid. And let's see calotropis. Calotropis is also known as mother, and this calotropis contain a milky juice, whereas this milky juice contain a toxins, that is a glycosides. And let's see about this abrus. If we see seed, we already discussed that abrus is also called a deadly rosary bead, and this seed is egg shaped. And this seed is egg shaped. See, normally it is egg shaped with, there will be a black spot at end, and it is about 8 mm long and 6 mm broad, and weighs about 105 micrograms on an average. And there will be a two varieties of this, mainly two types of seeds are present, that is white with a seed will be white with the black spot, or maybe full black will be there, yellow or maybe blue. And we already discussed active principle is the apparent. It is an albumin, which is similar to an snake venom poisoning. This active principle inhibits this protein synthesis, and then leads to a death of a cell. In this way, the poisoning happens means this poison, when enters into our body, it will inhibit the protein synthesis, and then it causes a death of a cell. And abrus poisoning shows symptoms in a three stages. First stage is called initial phase. Normally, we will see in after hours to 3 days after taking poison. In this condition, normally they will be having an gastrointestinal irritation will be there, and abdominal pain is they can feel abdominal severe abdominal pain is noticed, and they will be having a nausea, vomiting, bloody diarrhea, is also called dysentery, and weakness and cold perspiration is present. These all symptoms are seen in the initial phase. And next stage is called progressive symptoms. In this stage, they will be having and trembling hands, and the pulse is weak and rapid, and then they will be having an rectal bleeding. And third stage is a delayed effect. We will see after 2 to 5 days taking a poison. There it will show a cytotoxic effect in CNS, liver, kidney, and adrenal glands. Let's see that abrus poisoning shows a symptoms in three phases, that is initial phase, progressive symptoms, and third one is the delayed effect. And see this seeds shows poisoning on animals as well as the humans. If it is injected, in case of animals, it will show inflammation, edema, hemorrhagic fluid, and necrosis. This animal refuse the animal which get poisoned with this refuses the food and drops after 3 to 4 days, means it will die within 3 to 4 days with tetanic convulsions, and these symptoms resembles to viper and snake bite. In case of human poisoning, there will be a painful swelling, inflammation will be present at the site where we inject that poison. And also after taking, means ingestion means after taking that food with the help of mouth, causes an hemorrhagic gastritis, vertigo, vomiting, and dyspnea. Fatal dose is about 90 to 120 mg, and subcutaneously this heparin is 100 times more toxin as compared to while taking it orally. Means when it is given subcutaneously, it is 100 times powerful. And what are criminal uses of this abras is, it will be used in case of cattle poisoning. Means it is also called sui or sutari. Means the seeds first they will be soaked in water and they are made into a sharp needles, and they will be dried in an sunlight, and then it is inserted into an wooden handles, and they will use this wooden handles, and with this they will beat that cattle. When these seeds which are needle shaped get enter into and this animal skin, and then it causes a poisoning in that animal. And it is normally used by a leather worker for a revenge or to achieve that heights of the cattle, and maybe used as an homicide method, like they used to keep needles between these fingers during slapping, so that after slapping these seeds will get enter into an victim's body. And also may be used as a contraceptive, abortion, and also for arrow poisoning. And let's see a capsicum. Capsicum consists of an alkaloid that is capsaicin, and it will create a very pungent odor and taste. And symptoms include there will be a difficulty in swallowing, stomach pain, and inflammation. We already studied that this capsicum is an irritant poisoning, and it will causes an irritation to eyes, and lacrimation will be present, and they will be having a burning pain and redness. It is not fatal, but it is a highly irritating poison. And normally it is used in case of robbery. Like they use it to throw this powder into an victim's eye so that they can't see during theft. It's normal. Uh, During a torture method, like this capsicum powder is used to torture someone, like they used to keep this powder into a vagina, a rectum, or maybe rubbed into an female breast to extract information from them. They use this as an some torture method. And treatment is nothing, just we should use to keep ice cubes or cold water for ingestion, or demulcents we will use for soothing of this irritation, and we will bath that affected skin in vinegar or ice cold water. And let's say a calotropis, we know that it consists of milky poison, which is a toxin. And it consists of two varieties, that is calotropis gigantea and the calotropis procera. Active principle, it is present in a milky extract which is coming from that flower or plant, that consists of an calotropin which is a glycoside, and with this it consists a trypsin also. A symptom is a when this plant or toxin comes in contact with the skin, causes a redness and vesictation will be present. When it is taken orally, it produces a burning, throat pain, salivation will be present, vomiting, diarrhea, dilated pupils will be there, and tetanic convulsions will be there. And a calotropis, normally a fetal period is about 6 to 12 hours. And criminal and medical uses, let's see, it can be used for an doing a criminal abortion, where they will introduce this calotropis through this uterine introduction, and it is used as an infanticide, and it is rarely used as homicide or suicide. And it is used in cattle poisoning, and also in arrow poisoning and snake repellent. Uh, so that I hope you understood that, and thanks for watching.